briefly return to the beginning. The first steps in this journey begin some time ago, when an idea crystallized in the mind, built around the ancient esoteric principle of as above, so below. A visual matrix that occurs through all levels of creation, one that can be seen time and time again. Only there seemed to be an anomaly, the Earth, specifically the topology as we see it, appeared to be of random composition, with little rhyme or pattern. And so it became theorized that we are not seeing it through the correct lens. And so a methodology was devised, using a host of visual cues to intuit the true appearance. Beginning by recalibrating the map to match the atomic structure, with the central positive charge surrounded by a negative charge cloud, followed by a transparent reflection. The method was ultimately quite simple, a realization that would raise its own set of questions. The only real manipulation was to shift the reflection a precise amount until the true form would lock into place or focus, so that all the elements would appear. It was theorized that this phase shift had something to do with the axial tilt of the planet. And through further investigation, this was strangely confirmed. Observe. The numbers match, though exactly why and how remained a mystery. One question is, how does one confirm a visual phenomena of this category? Take an example. You see nothing. What about this? Perhaps you see signs of design, recognizable patterns. And with this image, you become certain it was crafted by an artist. But in theory, even this final image may have been a random concoction, a child playing with paints. Much like the infinite monkey theorem, whereby 100 monkeys working on a typewriter will eventually produce the novel War and Peace. And so began closer examination of the signs and symbols. Here we see multiple signs. First, as pure visualizations, symbolic forms of a significant nature that anyone can detect. Then, the geometric phenomena. And finally, visualizations that transcend rational explanation. But there are also doubts and methods that can be used to examine them. One calls to mind the infamous Bible Code, the theory that when the sacred text is arranged as such, certain historical events are predicted. One criticism is that this technique could be used with any large book to give similar results. In this context, though, we look at other map generations using similar methods. Different meridians, different phase shifts, different hemispheres, but all would produce mere abstractions, the equivalent of a Rorschach image, without the instant phenomena needed to achieve confirmation. We also see the construction using another topographical map, one using different satellites, slightly different coloring techniques and levels of detail, and can produce the same image. Ultimately, we are left with Construction 1 and the phenomena it contains. And what begins with a simple visual puzzle will unfold into far grander mysteries. A panorama of topics ranging from secret societies and the fabled Illuminati, fallen angels and the Book of Enoch, ancient aliens and chariots of the gods, Martian ruins and secret gateways linking the heavens and the earth, quantum reality, and transversal of astral planes, the Shroud of Turin and the face of Christ, end times prophecy, apocalyptic visions, and mystifying treks into the secret places of Earth. All soon to be revealed.
Had I been in your position, my first thoughts would have turned to the Akashic Records.
The Akashic Records is a compendium of all universal events, thoughts, words, emotions, and intent ever to have occurred in the past, present, or future. They are believed by theosophists to be encoded in a non-physical plane of existence called the ether. We find an echo of this concept with the angel Metatron, who is said to record the entire history of events that take place in creation.
You've done well to discover that the clues to this knowledge were hidden in ancient texts, hidden in plain sight. Even our modern scientific knowledge will confirm these findings, if you know where to look. But I can already see that there are angles of analysis that have not yet entered your mind's eye. Perspectives you haven't conceived of. Information that is staring right at you, and still, all you see is a shroud.